Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all to another episode
of the Son and I video podcast featuring your man Avery Cain and
Mr. 3797i Diesel.
Wonderful.
Is this, the bottom one is not the one to be touched, correct?
Yeah, and it's not clipping, so it's good right now. And you're talking normal, so.
But, the volume's all the way down, right?
Yeah, that's for headphones, right?
All right.
We got this.
So,
I took it seriously. I checked all the settings. I rendered it. I did my thing.
We can only hope. We can only hope,
Well,
Mr. Cain.
Oh,
I
yes.
feel like I'm less in the shot than normal.
Here. Just come here.
But I shouldn't have to move. 1 second.
I just got back from the dermatologist today.
That's always fun.
Which is cool. See, while you're doing that, I'm going to get my little medicines.
I don't know, is that good?
As long as they can see both of us, we're Gucci, and they see both your arms, I can care less if they see my other half of the arm as long as my face is here.
No, I just like to that. Sometimes I'm talking and I talk with my hands. That's my thing. So if I'm talking with my hands and I do something, you have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh,
I just don't.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Real quick, to start the show off, I just got back from the dermatologist to get rid of this horrid acne on my face and my chest and my back. I don't care.
Nothing different that a lot of other kids don't have.
I got this medicine. It's the strongest one allegedly he has.
You gotta come over, dude. You're not in the shop.
It's the strongest one allegedly that he has. This is
have to move over.
some sort of gel thing. I just thought that was a cool thing because it's the strongest one. Little medicine tube, and one of these. He said in about 3 weeks, using this 3 to 5 days on my face, the whole thing on my face will be gone.
Forgot my fucking juice.
Want me to go get that?
No, please.
All right. So that's my little thing I started out with. I got like 5 or 6 of these. I figured that was cool.
I heard the doctor's a dick.
Oh, yes. A very big one.
Like, I don't know, he's got snippy with you, got stupid with mom.
He thinks that he knows everything.
Is he old?
Yes.
So he's set in his ways.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to prescribe you a cream that he already gave you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work.
And mom told him that. Mom tried to tell him that, and he said, no, it's going to work. Then I said...
It's going to magically start working.
No. Then I was like, bro, how about you listen to us for a second, and maybe you can understand that one didn't work. If you could do me the biggest favor and get me the strongest one you have, thank you. That'd be really awesome. And he was like, okay, but let's get him the strongest one. And he came back with those things.
Mm-hmm.
And then another time during the thing he gave, he kept saying topical cream, and mom didn't know what that was, and he just kept saying it. And I said, could you either elaborate on topical cream or say that it's cream for your rub on yourself?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Topical cream.
I could tell I was kind of being a little mean because I was like, that'd be really great.
No, but it's cool.
You can do that.
Mom had told me that you were being respectful up to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
She was asking him questions, but he was answering you.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't give her the respect. Like, this is an old school motherfucker that doesn't even address the woman in the room. Some real old world shit. You know what I'm saying? Where
it's a new world order.
The 12-year-old boy is the man of the house.
So
he's the one to be addressed. He's old school, archaic thinking. You know what I mean? That's what I got from the rundown your mom gave real quickly.
Yeah, and I kind of started giving him an attitude at one point.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Because he was like...
You only give respect to those who respect you back.
He said, I'm going to send it to this place. And mom was like, we can't send it there. He said, but I should still send it there because they don't have it at the other one. And then I stepped in and I said, okay, listen, if we can't go to that place, for what mundane reason... I started using words like you.
For what mundane? Yeah, but go ahead. It's mundane. I know.
And I was like, for what mundane reason do you think? Don't bother me with that. I realize it's wrong. I'm just going to say mundane.
So
for what?
Just say you said mundane. Let's just say
that. For what mundane reason do you think? Come on.
You said words that don't exist.
For what mundane reason do you think we can go to this place magically on a flying unicorn and pick up something that we can't?
Well, he's probably got a hookup with this pharmacy.
Probably.
Doctors have their, let's say a pharmaceutical company. Let's start simple. A medicine company will send a person to his office to buy him lunch, buy the whole team lunch. Get them all fucking Gucci bags. Hook them all up as long as they push their medicine, their brand. Same difference with a pharmaceutical store. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the big Walgreens and shit, they're not dealing with a little guy, one doctor, but a mom and pop pharmacy, you know what I'm saying? A pharmacy that's owned privately will be like, yo, send me customers, send me more people, and, one hand washes the other. One hand washes the other because somehow that pharmacy, I wouldn't say they give a direct kickback of money to the doctor, but maybe they recommend that doctor to their clients. When the people come in getting their medicines and they're bitching and moaning about their doctor, what do they say? Hey, I got a guy. I know a guy. He's really good. Yeah, the reason he's really good is because he sends me all his fucking clients, and I make money off his back. So I'm making sure that he makes money off mine. Here you go. Here's his card.
In today's episode, we're eating kettle-cooked barbecue.
All right, good. You don't say the brand. You're learning.
I am. I'm a savage. I don't say brands. You smell me?
Other than East Coast Muscle, the elite quality brand found at 116 Brunswick Street. That is the address.
Cheese's store.
Jersey City, New Jersey. It is Art and Redemption Music. I fucked that up.
Art and Redemption. Art and Culture, right?
No.
Oh.
No, that's Dantique's YouTube page. No, it is Redemption Art and Music.
Redemption Art and Music.
Found at 116 Brunswick Street, Jersey City, New Jersey. Ask for cheese. You can get a lot of shirts that are made,
and your own personal
silk screen shirts that are already made for you, all colors, for the kids, for the guy in your life, for the woman in your life. Why get roses when they're gonna wilt her? Why get chocolates? She's gonna get fat. Get her a dope ass fucking shirt from Cheese's store.
That's a great ad. I want that to be on a commercial during the Super Bowl. Why pick up? It's
true.
Sponsored by the Sun and I. Why pick up chocolates when she's gonna get fat? Roses because they'll wilt her. No. You want to come to this store over here.
Get something that'll last. Quality. Damn, I hate the mirror. Quality brand.
Creative merchandise. It says it on the thing. Come on.
Well, they're trying to do the ECM. Instead of East Coast Muscle, it's Elite Creative Merchandise. ECM.
You know what?
They're finding. He's finding different acronyms for the ECM because originally it was East Coast Muscle. I say East Coast Marine Corps, but that would add an extra C at the end. No, I always just say East Coast Marine since I was like 15.
Yeah,
it's just a thing I said in my rhymes. But when I saw the fucking shirt, I'm like, oh shit, that fucking coincides with my lifestyle. Lifestyle brands all fucking day.
DC out here, rocking the DC.
Yeah, I think we've promoted cheese enough. God bless you, dog. You're doing it big.
I peeped that. I haven't gotten a new pop head in a while now.
I thought that meant growth. I thought that meant that you're stepping up your game in life. Where you're like, you know what? Wasting $13 on a piece of plastic with a big head is not it.
It's always the answer, kids. Listen to me. Drop out of school. Do bad things. Rob people.
What?
It's fun. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That was a joke. Did my joke work? Was that good? I thought of that all day. From that Eminem song.
Fly, fat ass fly.
Come on. That was a good joke. Drop out of school.
The joke is that you thought that was a joke. That's the joke.
The funny part is that people are going to laugh at that part that you just said.
Why? Why? I don't know, B.
Want one?
But yeah, it's no, I do not. Thank you, because I have nothing to drink.
Oh, dryness.
It is. I guess it's kind of like the last week in May. It's definitely fucking hot.
Next week it is June.
I think the collar shirts will be going by the wayside. But truth is, I haven't been wearing collar shirts in a minute.
Next week is
because
June. On Wednesday.
It's been hot for a while, then it kind of still gets cold, and
really
hard to gauge the weather. But what happened?
On Wednesday, you know how we do this show every Wednesday?
Yeah.
And we upload a Friday or whatever. But next Wednesday is June 1st. I thought that was just a cool little thing. Could do the June 1st special or something like that. I don't know. I thought it was cool.
The June 1st special?
And my school ends on a Wednesday, too. That's another day we record the Sunday night. This month is going to be dope. Oh, go on.
I guess you're excited.
Seriously.
I say all that to say, trying to tell you that it's around the 26th of May, I guess. Now, this will be posted around the 27th or whatever the fuck. Basketball. We are winding down.
I love basketball.
To the finals. There's 4 teams left. You got the champion Warriors, Golden State. They are playing the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Really?
With Kevin Durant and Tim Westwood.
So basically,
his name? No, it's not Tim Westwood. What's the guy's name?
Tim Westwood is a guy on the radio.
I know, I'm stupid. Durant and
I'll look it up.
And West guy.
Somebody West. I'll find them. But
the guy who he's in the commercials, Sprite commercials, where he's not even moving, but he's not walking, but he's moving through the commercial. He supposedly dresses well, but he's dressed by someone else.
But the real thing,
one day he'll come out with the nerd shades with no goddamn glass in them, so he don't need. It's just for the look. Another day he'll wear a blouse. If that's what his stylist tells him to wear. So I don't find these people to be cutting edge in the design or setting trends or anything when they're just taking they're just a mannequin who's being clothed.
Were the NBA Finals yesterday?
No.
Because NBA yesterday, the
West Coast Finals
in the third in
the
West.
Western
Okay,
Conference.
yes.
Okay. Who is Kevin Durant's boy?
I will check that in a
I
second.
hate that I don't know his name because the minute I hear his name, I'm gonna be like Westbrook. That's his name. All right, is it?
Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook.
See, I know things. All right.
He's a point guard. I see you, Westbrook.
Yeah, and he's, I guess, because I'm not really watching the games.
Oh, Thunder won.
Shame on me. He's running circles around the Golden Boy.
Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry. Yeah,
with the shots, boy.
Yeah, that guy.
I love that.
The old school head said, 3-point team is a fluke. They won the championship because LeBron was by himself, carrying a fucking team with no love and no fucking who's his boy? Who's second in command in Cleveland?
Whoa.
God, you don't know this?
I know.
Kyrie Irving.
I only know people in one team.
No Kyrie Irving and no Kevin Love last year. And LeBron did his best. God damn it, he should have got MVP. Even though the Cavs didn't win the championship. But yeah, the Warriors are getting their asses handed to them.
Yeah,
I believe it's 3-1.
It is.
Oklahoma.
It is. I saw it. 3-1, and they beat them. Oklahoma got 118 points, while State Warriors only got 98.
And there's a guy named Draymond Green who plays for the Golden State Warriors who kicked somebody in their nuts on purpose and was supposed to get thrown out for Game 4. And that's with him not getting thrown out. Because if he gets thrown out, it's not fair. Because if Oklahoma City wins, then we'll never really know if they won because they deserved to win, because they had the talent, or because Golden State was understaffed. Well, Golden State was fully manned, and they got their asses handed to them.
I mean, my favorite team personally is the Celtics. I can name 5 players off the top of the head.
Who? Larry Bird?
Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crawford, Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart. Really? Marcus Smart is a god. Small forward, by the way.
What, did you just read that? Mm-mm. Okay, whatever. Celtics are your team. Whatever. I just noticed about the Warriors. Everybody's hating on the Warriors. They've been hating on the Warriors. I don't like the Warriors for a long time. Long time ago.
Why don't you like the Warriors?
Because Stephen Curry used to bring his little fucking daughter up to the microphone, and everybody loved her. That made me hate him.
Wow.
Because I'm a hater. I'm a hating ass motherfucker. No, that's really not true. But
he hates for a reason, though.
yes, I am an objective hater. From the school of Star and Buck Wild. Troy Terrain, wherever you may be, God bless you, sir. If you believe in that kind of thing. It's the fact that it's super mega unprofessional. Yeah, it's cute. Oh, daddy da, goo 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 gaga. I get it, it's cute. This is work now. He just came off the fucking floor. You know? Either he had a good game or a bad game. He needs to be asked tough questions. Fucking the reporters are softballing this motherfucker because his daughter's there.
Oh yeah, that's a reason to hate him.
You know what I mean? Like it's kind of, and I don't think he was using her as a shield intentionally for the questions, because for the most part he was doing grand last year. He never really had a bad game that he had to explain himself. But I know there was at least one instance, because the guy who came out with LeBron, there's a newscaster, fat white kid who went to high school with LeBron James, who's basically famous because he interviewed LeBron James exclusively all through high school. Windhorst, I believe is his last name. His mother was the principal of LeBron's high school. He knows LeBron very well. He was the one to bring this to light.
So
he was the first reporter to say, dude, not really the best place to bring your kid. And everybody chopped his fucking face off. He literally had to go on ESPN the next day and kind of backtrack. He didn't apologize fully, but he said, please, I didn't mean that she's not cute. Don't stop sending death threats. I know she's cute. I just want to do my job. And I can't do my job. I can't say, so why were you so shitty tonight when his fucking baby girl's sitting on his lap, grabbing the microphone going, I'm so pretty. My daddy's a nice guy. Crawling under, like distracting the whole thing because she's crawling under the table. He's not paying mind to the questions. He's not paying mind to anything except her maybe pulling a wire, pulling down the whole fucking table, whatever it may be.
Don't bring your daughter.
And that's the fucked up part. There were times where he's attentive of her, but not really. So she could bring down the whole table, and he don't really give a fuck. He's over here. Oh, yeah, what you said? So he's kind of paying mind to her, but kind of. So it's just all fucked up. It would be much better if she stood with Mama Dukes. It's not like he don't have child care. I'm pretty sure somebody was watching her through the 45 minutes of the game, or however how long a basketball game is. You know what I mean? So that's, I was already hating Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry with the shots, boy.
Because of that. Because Brian Windhorst is his name. Because he got so much shit for saying something that I was actually thinking that night. What the fuck is that little kid doing there? Then he started bringing her out every fucking time. Oh my God. Forget it. And the fact that he's just,
that he's just, keep bringing out his daughter and not...
No. He shoots and he turns around before it even goes inside. Like, I'm that dude.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He makes all his shots.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
Have you watched the last 2 games?
No.
Oh, that's funny. Westbrook is running circles around your ass. And Kerr, the goddamn captain, the manager of the team, the coach, he ain't got no answers, dude. He's not running up a play. He's trying to trade up some of his players to cover Westbrook so that it's not Stephen Curry, Stephen, whatever the fuck his name is. So it's not Curry getting his ass handed to him the whole night. But it's clear as day
that he's not doing good.
That, he's off. Everybody's off except the other Splash brother. I don't know his name.
Harden?
No. Oh, my God. That's the name of the team.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Don't just randomly spit out names.
I thought you were talking about the other guy that they compare Curry to.
No, the Splash brothers. They play on the same team. It's Stephen Curry and some other fucking light-skinned Negro. Excuse me. I don't know that to be true. He could not be black. Maybe he's not a light-skinned black guy. But he could be. He probably is. At least half black, half white. He's really fucking light-skinned, though.
Really light-skinned.
And he shoots threes. He shoots a lot of jumpers like Steph Curry.
That's why.
They call them the Splash Brothers because, get it? When the ball hits the net,
it
whoosh,
splashes.
this all fucking day.
How corny.
Hey, those corny motherfuckers won the title last year.
Ooh, I have
I don't think they're even going to make it to the finals this year.
I don't think so either.
And that makes me extremely happy.
That's messed up.
Only because they're the best regular season team ever. They actually beat the Bulls. Jordan 96 or 97 Bulls, whatever it was, their 72-10 record.
Yeah.
This Golden State Warriors finished the regular season 73-9.
Okay, now that's.
So they're the best team. They only lost 9 games.
The whole season?
All fucking season, yeah.
Okay, they're pretty good.
Only lost 1 game at home.
Because it's Curry.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, very minimal
But
losses.
since they've been playing Oklahoma City, they're losing a lot more.
A lot more than
They never lost 2 in a row, and now they have.
Woo.
And statistically, teams that are down 3-1 in a 7-game series never win.
Maybe he'll come back.
Like ever.
Or maybe it'll just be a little 0.1% chance they'll come
70% of the time
back.
they lose in 5 games. Whatever percent they lose in 6, they never win.
Oh, so it's
No
really
team has
impossible.
ever been down
Well,
3-1
this is your chance to bring it back.
to break another record. Talk about that part. That'll be some shit.
You could break this.
You break the regular season record and you break that
You'll make
heebie-jeebie
him so
of a team that's down 3-1 in a 7-game series never comes back to win. Wow, dude. Then I guess maybe you do deserve the fucking title. Even though I hope LeBron runs you over and leaves his fucking footprint in your goddamn
I
chest.
thought you were gonna say his daughter.
No, I don't hate the girl. I just hate what he did with her. That's not the place for that, dude. Start a YouTube page and show her off there. They got a lot of functions the NBA is always giving to charities and shit. Bring her there. They got cameras. But not, it's, not there. Not at that moment.
Yeah.
We just won a game. We just lost the game. There was a crucial point in the third quarter when the guy pushed you. And you're like, come on, sweetie. Oh, daddy got to work now. Do you? Because I can't tell.
You're mean. You're so mean.
I'm just saying. There's a time and a place. That's all.
Oh, and a thing. It's not really related to the
Sports?
To sports, but I thought it was cool. It's an anime drawing.
Hold on, then. Let me just finish my thought. Because I haven't even talked about the East Coast. Real quick, let me just finish my thought. Because I have a point to all this madness. The Toronto Raptors are playing the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. They're playing LeBron. Now, the Toronto Raptors have a mostly unknown, unless you're an NBA head, unless you really like basketball. Shout out to T. You most likely do not know the players on that fucking team. But they're making it a real series where people thought, that LeBron would handle this goddamn series. It's tied 2-2. It's a real fucking series. And I was just wondering, the point of that is because Golden State it's supposed to be Golden State and Cleveland Cavaliers. For sure. That's what people expected all year long. Definitely the Cavs are the best in the East. Definitely the Warriors are the best in the West. We were going to have a rematch of last year's finals with all players intact. That was the consensus, and I'm pretty sure everybody thought that going into these 2 series.
Yeah.
But Golden State's looking like they probably going to get blown out, knocked out of the frame, at least. And the Raptors are actually giving competition to the goddamn Cavs. Imagine if the finals is Toronto against Oklahoma City.
That'd be dope. Something new.
Imagine.
You don't see Toronto often, so it'll actually be something.
Think
cool.
of the guy who was in Vegas and put it all on Oklahoma City. Or even better, the fucking Raptors before the season started. You know, you could do blind bets like that. Like, oh, I picked the Raptors to win the finals.
Who does that?
You know, because it's like a 80-1 odds. So for every dollar you put, you win back $80 if it really happens.
So say you
put $1,000, 1,000 times 80, you get $80,000. Yes, that's the way it works.
What if you put in
$1 million, you get 800 million back. Whatever the number is, yes, you get back 80-1 odds. I'm not saying those were the odds for the Raptors, but shit, they were probably even more than that. You know, like it's a ridiculous. Who the fuck thought they were gonna win the goddamn? You know, go to the finals. You know, let alone go, but actually win. So I was just wondering, like, I was just, you know, playing in my head, like, imagine, bro. Imagine the Raptors do the unthinkable and actually beat the Cavs. And Oklahoma City finishes, because they got to still put that last nail in the coffin. You don't sleep on the team that has the goddamn MVP on it. Splash Brothers, Draymond, when he's on defensive mode and he's supposedly their, you know, their cheerleader and all that good shit, you know.
Yeah.
Collectively, as a well-oiled machine, Golden State is a force to be reckoned with. They wouldn't be 73-9. So until they officially have lost, you can't just put them to bed, no matter what the stats say. You know, no matter what statistically can happen or should happen or what has happened in the past. This is now, bro. So, luck withstanding, if Oklahoma City ends up going against the fucking Raptors, I don't know. I think the whole ESPN will be silent for a week. They would have nothing to talk about. Because believe me when I tell you, they already have all their programming set. They already have all the production lined up. They've already made little stories of the guy on the team that doesn't play that much, but he's really good at stealing, and his whole family background. And each from the Cavs and from Golden State. So if none of those two teams goes to the final, they got to scramble for fucking stories and backlog and B-shot, B-roll, and all that shit. It should be a fun day, a fun week of scrambling over there at
what's it called?
At ESPN and all that shit. And that was my thought. Imagine the Toronto Raptors end up playing the Oklahoma City Thunder at the 2016 NBA Finals. After the impeccable year the Golden State Warriors have had, ending up with the best record ever in the history of basketball. And LeBron James's Cleveland Cavaliers, pretty much a shoo-in for the top spot in the East. I would find it ultimately perplexing and somewhat hilarious if the teams that nobody even considered end up actually playing the NBA Finals this year. And I put a little, like a smiley face, but he's wondering. He's like,
Oh, we don't have that on Samsung.
That's it. That was my thought on that. That's it.
I thought this was a cool little thing.
Ichigo.
I like anime. I really like anime. Like, that's something I enjoy.
Anime being what?
It's just Japanese for cartoon. It's Japanese cartoons.
Japanese or cartoons?
It's basically anime in English is cartoon. So it's just cartoons from like Japan or And personally, my favorite one is Bleach and Naruto.
Okay.
And Eden Leaf, but that's a whole
Rack Low really likes Naruto.
Naruto is dope. So if Rack Low,
shout out to Rack.
Shout out to Rack Low. I think you're gonna like this if you're watching this right now.
He probably already knows about it. He fucking loves that shit.
But my boy drew this for me today in school, and I set it as my picture.
Your boy drew that.
Yep, that's
not scanned off the internet.
Nope,
that's not no bullshit.
He did it in class.
And you took a picture of the notebook?
Yep.
Like you took a picture?
Yeah, I took a picture and I zoomed in. He did a bunch of characters. He did Ichigo, but Ichigo's hair was kind of messed up.
Dog, that's awesome.
He did I think that's Sasuke.
You're in 7th grade, right?
That's Sasuke.
I knew a kid in 7th grade. Well, I knew a lot of people that could draw all my life, but I knew a guy named Mike Mateo, I think his name was. He came to 37. That motherfucker was dope artist. Up to that point, this guy named Kenny, who I was in school with since like 4th grade, who used to cut my hair. He was my barber.
I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Sorry to interrupt you. That was Kakashi. That is Kakashi. I'm sorry. Sasuke's a whole other character.
Who's Sasuke?
Sasuke is one of the kids.
Isn't he Naruto?
No, Naruto is Naruto. Sasuke is a whole other person.
Alrighty then. Okay.
Stick to Bleach. Stick to Bleach. You're good with Bleach.
Yeah, up to that point, like the only dope artist that I knew that could just draw shit, was Kenny. You know what I'm saying? I think they got a nickname for him, my man Philly, because they grew up together and stuff. I don't want to misquote though. I want to say they call him Pernil or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Which means pork chop or something. He's a chunky kid.
Pernil.
Pernil. Pernil. But you don't pronounce it pernil. You say pernil.
Pernil.
There you go. Wow. Second generation Puerto Rican.
I'm not good at Spanish.
I'm first generation, I guess. Born in Puerto Rico. 3 weeks old. I'm Nigerican. I'm American. Even though being born in Puerto Rico, you're American already. My mom was definitely born in PR.
How about...
She fucking failed. Not to put you out there, I love you. But you failed kindergarten. I mean, that's pretty fucking bad.
Who fails kindergarten?
She didn't know the language. This is not a time where they had ESL classrooms. So I find it even more remarkable that my mom, failed and got left back in fucking kindergarten, but ended up not only graduating college, Jersey City State University, before it was NJCU, but went on to get her master's at Rutgers University.
That's...
Who's who in American fucking students.
I never knew that.
Not every Puerto Rican woman, especially those coming from the projects, achieve these feats.
I feel like talking about anime right now. I don't know. I'm interested in that. I don't know what I want to talk about anime, but I don't know. I've just been watching too much anime lately. I've been watching Hunter x Hunter.
I don't know what that is.
More Naruto. These are different animes. You got Hunter x Hunter. Well, Hunter x Hunter, but the X is silent. If you're into the whole deep thing or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but...
You don't know what it's called, but you want to talk about it?
I don't know what it's called, but the name of the show is Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, in order to speak about something, you got to know about it. Please put your shit on vibrator. Please.
There you go. So, basically, the show is called Hunter x Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And it, the X is silent, though. I thought this was a little cool thing. The show is Hunter
I
x
hope
Hunter.
there's a point to this.
But
other than, you said the X was silent 5 times already. I get that part. I got you on that. What the hell are we talking about?
I don't know. I was going to say the X is silent because the guy at the show...
I heard that part already.
Because the guy...
5 times.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
What's the point of the cartoon? Why are you talking about this cartoon?
Oh, because I thought it was cool. It's like Hunter x Hunter is supposed to be like these kids that get these little powers and stuff, and they start going around, saving people. I thought it was a little cool thing.
Like every other fucking show. Doesn't sound anything special about this one that's different from Bleach and Naruto and every
Different
other
powers.
fucking animes. Nobody cares. I don't know. I don't care.
Wow. Woo!
I really don't. I don't care.
So
You're not selling it to me. Like, it's not making me be like, yo, this shit sounds so cool. The only thing that I know is that the X is silent. And a bunch of kids get powers.
How about we do this? I'm looking it up right now.
No. You can't bring it up here?
No.
Then no, don't look it up there.
I'm just going to read it off. Hunter x Hunter is a Japanese manga series written by... Okay.
A Japanese what series?
Manga. I don't know how to say that. But it is...
He doesn't know how to say it, but he loves it. He loves the genre.
It's manga. Pronounced manga, but some people say manga. It's a Japanese manga series written by whoever. I'm not going to promote them. But it's another anime. And if you want to watch it and you have Netflix...
You've still yet to sell... I thought you were looking it up so you could tell me about it so you could sell me on the series.
I want to sell...
So that you can make me be like, you know what? That sounds interesting. I might check it out.
It's not interesting.
I'm definitely not going to check it out now. If it's not interesting, why'd you start talking about it?
I just think the powers are cool, which is kind of what they have.
All right, don't go into the powers. We don't care. Now I definitely don't care. Now you made it that I hate it now. Now I don't even want to know about it. Moving on. What's going on, bruh?
I don't know. I'm not prepared. I said it was 1,000%. I lied. But let's talk about what's on Avery's mind today. That new Overwatch game came out. That was dope. I want to do a story. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look up a story. And I'm going to talk about it and see if it's cool or not. Give you a youth's opinion on something that's happening. So let's see. In the news, on just the regular news.
So let me get this straight. Not only have you done no show prep, given no thought in the last 7 days to what the hell it is you were going to talk about on your microphone for your video podcast, but now you're going to attempt the endeavor to just go through news stories and see if you could strike lightning in a bottle and find something dope.
Your opinion on this is cool.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't hurt yourself. Relax. I've got stories. If it's stories you want, you shouldn't go blindly through the fucking news. I see boring times ahead.
Okay, yeah.
You want to give it a shot?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Go ahead. Come on. Let's do this.
2 hours ago, Clinton's email server broke government rules. Okay, what is this? Something to do with politics. Clinton email server broke government rules. Watchdog fines. By Jonathan Allen. Hillary Clinton's government rules by using her private email. Oh, she broke the government rules by using a private email server without approval for her work at. You know what? You do your thing. You do your thing.
Who don't know about email and Hillary Clinton? Who don't know about the illegal emails? You're texting through the show.
I just need to tell her to wait. I got this.
Why, is her pussy on fire and the only extinguisher is in your room?
No.
Then what's the goddamn emergency? I don't understand.
I'm doing something right now.
I don't understand why you're even explaining yourself. Just don't answer the goddamn phone. That's how that works.
I'm not mean like that, guys. Be a good guy.
You're not mean? You really want to get me started?
No.
On this one?
No. Your stories, you said? You heard you got some good stories.
Can't wife a hoe, nigga. Can't wife a hoe.
Dead silence, Mac. That's dead air. There is no dead air on the show.
It's a video podcast. Who gives a fuck if we're silent?
Oh, yeah.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, so at least 5,000 words just went by right now. My facial expressions.
Understandable.
I don't know. I've got stories. I really do, but these were like really back up. I was hoping we could just freestyle our way through another show, but I know that Microsoft bought Nokia phones. I guess they bought them. They acquired them for $7.2 billion. Yeah, they're closing Nokia.
They're closing Nokia?
There will be no more Nokia phone company. They bought them 2 years ago for $7.2 billion. And they cut 7,800 jobs so they could kind of break even. They fired 8,000 people.
That's a lot of people.
And they wrote off $7.6 billion last year. And the 8,000 firings of jobs just to try to break even for the 7.2 that they bought Nokia for. Yeah, it was a bad business venture. Microsoft figured, oh, Nokia, it's already out there, it's established. Fuck it, we could buy it, add Cortana to it, or whatever the fuck it is they have.
Cortana.
That shit with all the little windows in it.
Hey, Cortana.
That shit is out. That shit is out. It failed.
Yeah.
Microsoft is now writing off an additional $950 million, which is $1 billion, today as part of its failed Nokia acquisition. And the company plans to cut a further 1,900 jobs. Most of the layoffs will affect employees at Microsoft's mobile division in Finland, with 1,400 job losses there and 500 job losses globally. Around $200 million of the $950 million impairment charge is being used for severance payments. Severance package. Severance is when you get fired from a job, but they like you, so they give you like 3 months of pay to leave with. You know, like a little nest egg, a little cushion to give you time before you find another job or get unemployment or whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure their severance packages are pretty fucking nice. They're using $200 million to give severance packages to 1,800 people.
So 3,000 times 800. I'm curious.
200 million divided by 1,300.
200 million divided by
1,350
1,350
is $148,000. And 140,
Yeah.
So $150,000 each. That's a year's pay in a high tech job. Probably less than a year's pay, but people usually make about $50,000-$60,000 a year, and that's a good job. $20 an hour or whatever. So $150,000 as a check for sorry we gotta fire you. And you're a tech genius, you're one of the only 1,300 people in the world that can really understand all this code and all this shit. You'll be all right. You'll find another job. Those people will probably take hikes through Europe and, those hippie type sandal wearing blonde girls with fucking dreads who chill by the Riviera drinking $20 espressos. They got money. They'd be all right. But that's it. I know that there was a part of the place that they're not going to close. I guess Nokia is from somewhere. It's not from an Asian place. Nokia is from somewhere like
Japan. Oh no, you just said not Asian place.
Like Sweden or something, or Switzerland or some shit like that. They're keeping like 50 people there for research and development. So maybe they're not going to throw away the name. Maybe they're going to try to revitalize the brand in something else, something new.
Yeah.
Maybe tablets or something. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, it's over for the
Nokia.
For Nokia right now.
You're done, Nokia. Yeah,
a small number of subsidiary in Finland. A small number of people will keep their jobs in Finland. And that was that boring ass story. I just was like, wow, Nokia? Nokia phones are famous.
Yeah, but
I've heard of Nokia. They were out when cell phones first came out. That was popping.
Nokia is a made fun of brand now. It's either Apple iPhone or Samsung.
And these smart ass motherfuckers at Microsoft, Bill Gates owned. They didn't know that 2 years ago.
They did.
But they paid $7.2 billion to buy it.
Because they're going to do
something that was being made fun of and not respected. Third, if even that, because Samsung is second and iPhones are number one. So who pays $8 billion for third place?
Not many people. Bill Gates.
I'd love to know who was running that fucking business move. He's probably the first one fired.
Yeah.
He's probably the first one let go. Believe that. How about you? You got a story, brother? Nothing? You didn't find nothing all that time? Oh, that's right. You were texting your girlfriend.
I got you.
Su magnifica.
Chrome.
What? Crohn's disease? Don't start farting, dude. Please.
In Obama's visit to Hiroshima, a complex of calculus of Asian politics occurred.
Whoa. Relax. A content of calculus what?
Calculus. It just says in Obama's visit to Hiroshima.
Calculus?
Oh, it went away for a second. In Obama's visit to Hiroshima, a complex calculus of Asian politics. What?
The New York Times. It's boring.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. I think you don't like politics.
I don't, but this is all that's in the news.
But it's not, Buppy, you gotta look for what
Trump.
you like. No, please. You want me to keep going?
Yes.
With the ones that I got? Alrighty then. Do you remember the South Carolina shooter? White guy who killed like 9 black people in a church or something? I'm pretty sure that was the story.
I vaguely remembered, I'm gonna be honest.
What was his name? Dylan Roof. 21-year-old man who shot and killed 9 unarmed African Americans at a historic black church in Charleston, South Carolina last year, is going to be put to death. They are seeking the death penalty. This is surprising to me that it took this long for them to figure out that they were going to kill this kid.
But
he's a man. He's 21 years old. Clearly racist. Clearly motivated by extremist views. Where's the doubt? Where was the question? I don't understand.
Evidence, maybe.
The 9 dead bodies.
Okay. But there's nothing with his name on it, I assume.
He was there. He did it. He wanted to say he did it. He didn't run.
Oh.
He did it and said, yeah, it was me, nigga. And I did it because I hate niggas.
And they didn't do anything until now.
Like, they didn't seek the death penalty. First, they want to see, I guess, if he's sane for trial. And this is the shit about the law, man. This is where I respect the Middle East. With, if you steal, they chop off your fucking hand.
Wow, that's harsh.
It deters you from stealing.
Really?
I got no time for the gibby gabby. If motherfuckers got money, then they could get a guy to be their mouthpiece and say, oh, what you got to understand is that he was in hard times and lost his job and got to feed 9 kids and blah, blah, blah. So does the next guy, and he didn't steal. He went down to the fucking fisherman's port and worked 25 hours in a row just to get 2 little fishies and fucking bring them back to his 9 family.
Wow.
You know, like, but a good money will buy you a good mouthpiece that'll get you in court and get you off. Scot fucking free. But if a person doesn't have money and does the same fucking crime, they could rot in a fucking jail cell, prison cell, or whatever, or be put to death. You know, I'm not using him as an example. I'm using the example as the example. That people without money do not get justice. Because if you don't have money, you can't buy justice. And I'm not saying you're bribing the court, but you got to get a good mouthpiece. And in the Middle East, they skip all that mouthpiece bullshit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you were stealing. I seen you. You're still holding the fucking orange. King. You don't get a lot of stealing cases in that courtroom. You really don't. You know, motherfucker cheats on his wife or something. I think if a woman cheats on her husband, they bury her up to her neck and throw stones at her. They stone her to death. It's fucking wicked wizardry. And I would agree with it if they do the same thing to the men. But I don't think they do.
No, if the guy
it's a society where the man rules. You know, that's where it gets fucked up and hinky. But I like quick, swift fucking justice. No time. No time for the bullshit. You know, mouthpiece. Remember once upon a time, I had a court case, and I told the guy, what did I tell the high-priced lawyer that we bought? He wants to make up stories. He's like, this is what happened. He starts making up some concoction. And I'm like, whoa. Why don't we just say what happened? It's pretty fucking ill. And I'm pretty sure, you know, whatever. I don't want to lie. That just makes things harder. You can't fuck up if you're going with the truth. You know, I don't feel I was in the wrong. What I did was wrong, but I wasn't in my right state of mind. And I feel if you explain it, and what did he tell you? He looked at my son, who was maybe 10 years old at the time. He's a little younger. And he said, wow, your daddy's a good guy. Never forget this, that, you know, that he's right. Telling the truth is right.
A little bit psychotic, but
we're not going to tell the truth because you're going to fucking lose. And you know what? And he starts going through this whole diatribe on how you pay me to be your mouthpiece. Let me do my fucking job. Wow.
I want to know why you would want to say the truth in the first place. I get
Because
it.
I
go smoothly along with everything.
No, because I know if you tell the truth, that I don't want to get into it on this goddamn podcast because I can't explain it all in 10 minutes, and I'm not looking like an asshole. But basically, I assaulted someone. Police were called. Ended up fighting the police. In the report, it looks like I'm just a guy looking for a fight and ended up banging out with 6 fucking cops.
Wow.
Nowhere in there does it say that I was 8 times over the legal limit of liquor and drugs in my system.
I did not know you had drugs in your system.
I look like a sober man who went out looking for problems.
He said,
Now, if you tell them,
cops.
now they neglected to put that in the report, but that's what courtrooms are for, to explain what's going on. So, granted, I was fucked up. Doesn't make what I did right, but it explains why I wasn't in my right state of mind. And they have drug courts. They have when things involve drinking or drugs or something, they're not lenient, but they go down a different path. You know, you're not doing anything for me or my family if you put me in prison for the next 5 years, because what I need is help. I have a disease.
Not something that could be fixed by going to
Jail where I gotta watch my asshole and join a fucking gang to survive.
Okay, well, not you. You're.
I'm just saying, none of that is conducive to my mental health or the benefit of my family. Don't chastise my family because I did a stupid fucking move under the influence of a mind-altering substance. I feel if I say this in a courtroom, that it's gonna show why. I'm pretty sure it will be why you gotta make shit up. Oh, what happened was is that they started the fight, and then the cops came in. They did illegal thing. Oh my God, what? Now I gotta remember all these lies, and then if it don't go right, we're gonna go to trial with a lie. I'll take the judgment. I'll do whatever time I gotta do, as long as what the fuck we were talking about in that room was the truth. But I'm not going to rot in a prison because my lie didn't work.
Well,
and that's why I don't like to lie.
You have a better chance if you lie.
I didn't lie, though. I ended up not taking his advice, speaking for myself in that courtroom because he stopped coming after 3 times. And went from facing 5 years in prison
to only facing...
to getting a year probation or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
To whatever. It wasn't that little. It was probably like 4 years probation and $2,000 in fines. But I fought 6 police officers. I think I did pretty good. Not lying. But because they omitted the fact that I was intoxicated so that I could get burned. Man. So that I could get smoked.
Like, he's a sober man.
He's just an asshole. We told them to comply. And the motherfucker started taking swings at us.
He was like, I remember, don't unhandcuff me.
Yeah, there was a 22-minute video of me brawling with these goddamn cops.
You stood all 20 minutes.
Yeah, I only stopped after they ripped my polo shirt in half. I have the proof. I still have the square of the polo. It's a story for another podcast.
That's a dope story.
Point being, lawyers are fucking assholes. People will say they're a necessary evil, but they're only necessary because the court system's unjust. If it was a just court system, if the lady with the scales wasn't blindfolded, we wouldn't need all these goddamn lawyers to do the goddamn job. I don't know how the hell I went from that from this guy. Oh yeah, he's gonna get killed. The white boy who killed 9 people, man. 3 of them were really old, elderly people. He has no remorse. The Justice Department decision was based on Roof's lack of remorse, racist motivation, and the fact that 3 of his victims were elderly.
Okay, that's messed up.
State prosecutors are also seeking the death penalty in their case against Roof. The announcement comes just a few weeks before the first anniversary of the slayings. Wow, so it hasn't even been 1 year since that happened.
Damn.
What are you looking back for? What's back there?
I don't know. I was looking for my
The ghost
speaker.
of Christmas Past?
No, my speaker.
Your speaker. Don't worry, the show's almost over. And that's it. I have one more story that's quick. The Ferguson city attorney stepped down. If you don't know Ferguson, it's the place where the kid, hands up, don't shoot.
Yeah.
The chunky kid who got killed. Damn. I wish I knew his name, cause that's really fucked up.
What the cop told him to.
I'll have it in the beginning of the next episode.
What he put up his hands and
Ferguson.
said, "Don't shoot me."
If you can look it up on your phone, that'd be really dope.
4% last time you hear, boy.
Ferguson, Missouri.
Here, hold on.
That's all you got to type in. If you type that in, we'll get it. But Stephanie Carr has resigned from her post as the city attorney of Ferguson, Missouri, after a Justice Department report on the town's police found Ferguson's entire legal and policing systems were flawed and exploitative. And that Carr, in particular, would go after lawyers who challenged the often crippling fines and punishments meted out by her office. Protesters have been calling for Carr's resignation for weeks.
I believe his name is.
This is according to
Michael
Reuters.
Brown.
His name was Mike Brown?
Yeah.
Michael Brown?
Michael Brown.
All right. Yeah, he was killed, and that sparked the whole thing about the fact that the police force in Ferguson, Missouri is super mega racist. And it opened up a larger discussion broadly across America, and, you got everybody on every fucking side. And I'm just reporting the fucking news. Relax. All I'm saying is that Stephanie Carr is stepping down after people have been calling for her resignation for a long fucking time. So, bye-bye, Stephanie. Don't let the door hit you on the ass. Whatever.
Bow.
And that's it.
For
what?
For our show for the day, for the week, for the day, for the week. I don't know.
You alright?
I'm tired. Woo!
Narcolepsy, bro. Look it up. And then next week, you can tell me what it means.
I'll look at
Probably a picture of you right next to the word.
Those enough of
For the Son and I video podcast, I am Mr. EyeDee.
It is hot in this room. I'm Tommy Lee Avery Cain, a.k.a. Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, that fucking guy. And this has been another episode of The Son and I video podcast.
Brought to you in part by
Not a goddamn person.
Big Stomachs.
The Son and I. The Son and I. Why it's not loud? The Son and I. Ooh, it clipped now. Sorry. Anyways, fading out.
I got this. Hold on. Oh, still apart. Hey, 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 hey,
Be on the lookout for our summer specials. Fat and Tasty Tuesdays.
No. You ruined it.
Wacky Wednesdays.
And Fat and Tasty Tuesday.